Welcome back to another video on the channel. This is a quick case study video about how we helped a current client. As you can see, A Players Club scale from 20 to 50k using our ecosystem and our meta growth engine model. Now, obviously the whole purpose of this video is how to show you how we used our ecosystem model to print cash for the guys, show you all the tips and tricks along the way, what was working for us, what currently is working, what wasn't working, the mistakes we made along the way, and everything else in between. If you're new to the channel, my name is Andrew Brennan Smith. I'm the co-founder and COO here at i2 Digital, and we help entrepreneurs, coaches, and consultants scale past that 100k per month mark when they're stuck at that 20 to 50k, like a lot of people are, without all the bullshit at the hassle with simple, scalable systems. Again, the whole purpose of this is I'm not saying I'm an expert. I just want to show you what's working, and hopefully you can take some samples, some nuggets, etc., to really help your business to scale. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. As you can see, the partner was A Players Club. About it, they're the leading networking group in Europe for exclusive high-achieving entrepreneurial men. And the whole purpose of this and the objective of this partnership was to attract new high-ticket members to our exclusive network. The fact that myself and my business partner are part of the network, we're within A Players itself, it was a super interesting partnership to take on. Very much looking forward to it. Once we first came in, we understand the ICP, we understand how we think, and we wanted to make sure that other people could be exposed to something that really helped change our lives as well. So obviously working with James and Jake has been super helpful. It's been a mutually exclusive, mutually beneficial partnership so far. And as you can see, it is exclusive and we want to keep that, and we want to only attract the best in class. We don't want to be taking on any OnlyFans agencies. That's unethical. We're very much self-development, travel, networking, everything else in between. So we only want to take on people who are genuinely serious and have ethical businesses, because real business equals real opportunities in life. So before our partnership, the guys were doing about 20k per month. I'll go over all these hard numbers afterwards. Don't want to leave it a bit suspenseful. The guys doing about 20k per month. And when James first started up the group, they were doing anywhere from 47 a month to a €1,000 PIF per year for the group. And what did that actually get you access to? That gave you community access, gave you exclusive guest speaker appearances every single Tuesday. Some of the best and most high-level entrepreneurs in the entrepreneurial online space have joined calls. Dan Martell, Jordan Welsh, Closing King. There's been so many guys, Yaya Bakar, Cody Jefferson. Who else has there been? Adam Power. There's been so many. So hard to name them all off the bat. And that gave you, obviously, again, exclusive guest speaker appearances, your priority on events, 3 calls per week. So that gave you Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday calls, and 1 call at the end of the month. We call the end of month scrimmage. So it's good to see everybody getting on, having a chat, getting to know each other, getting to network and be familiar. And of course, exclusive network opportunities. At the start, there was some kind of exclusive partnerships that we had, but obviously we have, and James has done a fantastic job. It is his gift to network, have real opportunities for us to do real business, real partnerships, and I'll get into that in a couple of minutes. But their previous funnel was looking like this. They had their organic content side of things. James is fantastic at the organic content side of things. Really good to work with, really easy to work with. He understands the organic mechanism. Everything focused mainly then on events, meetups, guest speakers, and wins is kind of what the content was pushing. And again, then the guys are boosting posts. They were kind of getting a bit frustrated. They never really saw anything in the ads manager. They wondered why this happened. They weren't getting a return. They weren't getting a bang for their buck. They weren't seeing any physical numbers or any physical ROAS, anything else in between. So the whole point of this then was organic content. The funnel went then to the content, all FOMO, experience, lifestyle based. And then we had the follow page. They DM the word waitlist, and then they get them in for a close. Again, like I always say on my Miro videos, there are lots of other small little snippets in between here, but I want to keep these as simple and streamlined as possible for anybody to understand. So how did our partnership actually work when we came in? Well, we used our 5-step sequence of our meta growth engine. If you've watched previous videos, I've went through this in detail. So step 1, we identified their ideal buyer profile. So we obviously could see ourselves as ideal buyers because we've obviously bought the course. So we saw 18 to 26-year-old male entrepreneurs located in Europe and in major business hubs, Dubai, New York City, Miami, other places like that, Australia, Sydney, stuff like that, just where there's actually a high volume of young, high-level entrepreneurs. Step 2 then was identifying the inconsistent call to actions and messaging. So on the business page, on the personal pages, there was kind of inconsistent call to actions thereabouts. We identified those and we focused on creating consistent messages across the socials and the website, which we now have up and running. Step 3 then, we rebuilt the back end ad infrastructure to eliminate the friction. So we set up an ad account, set up all the back end operations, the automations, everything else in between, and we focused on the funnel build. We're not website builders. We focused on giving the right direction, giving the consultancy on it so that we could make sure that everything was aligned so that the ecosystem would work correctly and would work to its fullest potential, which is the most important thing, because nowadays there's such a debate on organic versus paid, and I don't agree with this. Anybody can call me out in the comments on this one, but I feel like the biggest thing in 2025, especially the second half of the year coming into Q3, you can clearly see an ecosystem model is working, and it's no more it's organic versus paid. It's organic and paid come together, and if organic isn't working, your paid isn't going to work to its full potential. If your paid isn't working, your organic is not going to work to its full potential. So everything works together, and without one, you're going to handicap the other. So step 4 then, we designed creatives that felt authentic and built trust with the team. So we focused on lifestyle content, reels, and brand resonance, building that know, like, and trust factor. So we focused very much on, we didn't want the ads to look like ads. We're an exclusive, professional. We want to keep everything looking very high class and to the brand. So we didn't want anything that was off brand. Focus very much on the reels that we're currently using, the lifestyle, the travel, the networking, everything else in between. And it really helped us to build that know, like, and trust factor. People could see what they were getting into when they're running Airplayers. And one thing that I have to say, and James done it fantastically, was this start here button. This handled any objections, pre-handled people, pre-warmed up people as well. So if somebody was genuinely interested, they'd start here and they'd move their way then through the highlights to see what actually they were getting involved in with Airplayers. So only the people that were coming into the DMs were already hyper targeted, hyper interested, and literally it was just simple close as well, which made our lives easier, made their lives easier as well. And then step 5 then was our simple campaign structure: testing, scaling, retargeting. We had a top of funnel test, middle funnel retargeting, bottom of funnel intentional. Everything is the same here, same as we do for most of our partners. Keep things simple, simplicity scales. Now, after our partnership, this is our 40k a month funnel. Now, actually, as I'm videoing this at the moment, we're just about to cross 55, 60k this month alone in revenue. Now, obviously, we like to focus on cash collected, but everyone speaks in revenue terms in this space, so we're talking revenue terms. So the pricing now that got us to here was anywhere from 1,500 per year to 3,500 per year. We're unsure as to whether to increase the price at the moment because the value for the service is absolutely outrageous. You're literally getting hour calls with the top people in the industry that you would pay 5k for alone. And to be getting that along with the networking opportunities, the network of people, the sponsorships, etc., is absolute steal for people. Again, what does that get you? Nothing really changes here apart from the fact that we've got some serious partnerships. So in Marbella, we have exclusive content partnerships. We've got podcast studios that we've percentage discounts on. We have taken on XP Concierge Service. They are a leading concierge service that we can tap into their network if you need private jets, if you need anything for nightclubs, most exclusive restaurants around the world, hotels, etc. We can chip into that network as well, and it just goes to show the power of doing good business. So what's their funnel focus on now? This is the organic side of things. So you have our organic content with our intentional posts, and this is all on James and Matteo and Jake's side, and they're fantastic at doing it. Obviously, we have a hand in helping them see, like, okay, what's working, and putting that guidance into what the guys are absolutely perfect to deal with. It's genuinely super easy to work with people who know what they want to do and they understand what needs to be done, and the guys are really good at that. So we have our intentional posts, the about posts, information, wins, FOMO, just building that know, like, and trust factor, building that FOMO, building that resonance, building that thing like, Jesus, I actually want to join this community because I don't know if there's going to be a price increase soon. Trying to get as many people in as possible, but the right people at the same time. Again, this is all built to trust in the KLT, and the ultimate goal then was just to get a follow. DM then again, after it could take 17 touch points, could take 1, could take 2, who knows with the buyer journey these days. Ultimate goal then is to DM, send the word waitlist, join the waitlist. We qualify them then in the DMs, or there'll be a type form, check if their revenue, their business model, their fit. Again, if they're an OnlyFans agency, they get the boot. And then we close them then. It's a high. We probably have 15, 20 guys coming in a week into the DMs. We're probably only taking in 2 to 3 a week because we are very strict on who we take in. So the funnel is working fantastically. It's bringing in really high level people. It's just they probably aren't ready there yet when it comes to revenue commitments. They might have other things going on, and they might want to be moving into next month and paying coming into the next quarter. So there's stuff like that we are working on at the moment, especially coming to the end of Q2. Then on the ad side of things, we're focusing mainly on what actually works in the market at the moment. It's building that ecosystem. It's the engagement to follow DMs to waitlists. So we're focusing on engagement ads, engagement campaigns, reels and statics. Everything is experience and lifestyle driven, and it's maintaining that strong brand resonance. Is one thing that me and James have worked on very heavily, is the brand resonance. I'm very much on, okay, let's focus on founders. James like, okay, let's focus on brand resonance and focus on the trying to make it not look like an ad. I agree with them wholeheartedly, but I think that it's nice to have a mix as well, and we're getting that mix in there as well very soon, which is going to really help boost the conversions, really going to help increase that revenue that we're bringing in, and hopefully get to that 80k a month by the end of Q3 or even earlier. So we have our 3 targets here. We have our top of funnel, that's going to be our lifestyle and our FOMO content. The whole point of that then is to build trust, and it's going to have your personalized copy. Whole point of that then is get a follow. So this is obviously in green is what the prospect does. Get a follow, DM, they join the waitlist, and they close. Simple as, if they fit all the criteria, they close. And then we have our middle of funnel. So that's all our testimonials, our events. It's kind of building that FOMO, building that, okay, I know you have seen our ads. I know you're checking us out. Okay, this is what you're actually going to get when you join the community. Here's like 40 different testimonials that we have from guys. And just join now. Like, stop playing around. Like, it's not just a network, it's friends for life. And I can genuinely say that because we're out here in Marbella and everyone else lives out here as well. There's 20 of us. We're meeting up for paddle tomorrow. We play paddle on the weekends, go for lunch with each other. It's an amazing group. And it's one thing that, like, as you grow, the group remains core, which is fantastic. There's no kind of outsiders. Everyone's brought in and felt like family. Again, the whole purpose is then it's going to be more warmer, more intentional, kind of show them the wow of the group. And then it's more direct copy, like I just said. And as you can see here, why this worked, we have research from ourselves on our side, identifying the ICP, working really hard on that sort of thing and doing the in-depth research. I keep talking about this in all my other videos. It takes time. It does. I'm not going to lie. It does take time, but it's super worth it because you don't have to make as many changes. You get to understand it straight away and you're going to find winners extremely quick. Collaboration, the guys have been fantastic to work with. Understanding our market, we are a part of the market, so it's super easy to identify that and work with that. Building an ecosystem, again, working with the guys, having that organic and having that paid strategy together has been an absolute phenomenal for us and a real game changer. Simplicity scales, don't need to say anything else. And then we have to finish off experience and lifestyle driven. Focus on the things that you're actually going to get from the network. There's no point in sugarcoating it. It's focus on the benefits, not focus on the product itself. And as you can see then, just a quick snapshot of the 90 days, 62,959 profile views, 7,000 followers. We've grown by about 1,000 followers in like 70 days, which is sick to see. And it's not even running followers, it's running DM campaigns. Account insights then, we're probably 1.9 million. That's probably up at 2 now at the moment as I write this. And as I video this, as you can see, everything's looking super healthy. Probably at a 5 or 6 ROAS and a 7 ROI at the moment, which is sick to see. Then over the last 30 days, as you can see, everything's been looking really fantastic. We've been scaling the ad campaigns. Everything's been looking super healthy. 23,000 views, 880,000 profile views or profile visits here, profile views, and the ad account itself is looking healthier than ever, which is fantastic to see. And that is exactly what we're looking at. And what are the next steps? I don't have it in here, but what's the next steps? We want to be scaling to 80k a month. We're on for our first 55, 60k cash collected. So another 20 bags away from it. How we're going to do that is yet to know. I'll upload a video in the next week or so definitely explaining how we're going to do that, because it's a really exciting time and a really exciting case study that we have for the guys. And we're just building on it for the future. So here are the hard numbers. So in January, there was 25k in revenue, probably about 20 cash collected, which is great to see. February, 35k, March, 35k, April, 40k. As you can see, the trend is going up. Now, these 3 months, it was kind of slacking. Here, we've started to increase. As you can see, May, then 49k. And June, we're about to hit 55, about to hit 60 as we speak. Hopefully, tomorrow morning, 2 or 3 guys are going to come over the line. Bonus insight then, literally over the past 4 weeks, we have had 48k come into the account, which is about 10k a week, which is absolutely insane. And why is this working? Because we decided to have more intention, a proper ecosystem building, and proper meetings, proper everything, just focusing on building. Now, I want to keep this under 14 minutes, 30 seconds. We're at the 40-minute mark now. But that was just a quick case study on how we're helping the guys to build. If you found it insightful, please leave a like, please leave a comment, drop a subscription as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. It just goes to show the more interactions, the more subscriptions that we get, it just shows that the content that we're bringing and we're pushing is valuable. And you guys are finding some good insights and some good nuggets from it as well. And that's the most important thing. But also, if you're looking for somebody to do this for you as well, you can book a strategy session with ourselves down in the link below in the description. I'm more than happy to have a chat with you and show you how we can get similar results.